What's going on, guys? Got another video for you today. This is kind of a continuation to Wednesday's video. I have a stack of games on my lap today. So we were in that video I had mentioned, you know, having games that I haven't touched in years, and I'm just kind of sitting on them and haven't played them and haven't had the desire to play them, and you know, I bought them with the intention of playing them and then never actually did. So today I wanted to do a YouTuber challenge, also challenging myself, but there will be a prize at the end of this, so I'll get into that at the end. So this is open to any YouTuber. Hav, Bad Company, Tight White, Chasing the Classics, Brad or Eric, Shad Juice, MC Murr, you know, everybody, anybody. There's far too many people that follow me that have YouTube channels to name them all. I would be here for an hour naming all the channels that follow me. So basically what I want to do, and I'm going to do it, and even if you don't, that's fine. I would like you to, but you don't have to. But for the next 3 months, so today's June 22nd, yesterday was the first day of summer, so this is kind of a summer challenge. I got this idea and twisted it from another YouTuber. His name's Cool T-Rex. I've mentioned him before. Good guy. He's a younger cat, just now getting into collecting. He's had his channel for probably a year or two. Really cool guy. Has some good videos. I recommend checking out his channel. Also, Cool T-Rex, join in on this contest since you're already kind of doing it. So basically, these 5 games that I picked out, each game is for a different system, so that's one stipulation to the contest. Each game needs to be for a different system, and if you don't have 5, then we can make that. You can make that exception if you don't have 5 different systems, but preferably 5 different games for 5 different systems. So the way this is going to work is I have 5 games. I'm not obviously entering in on the prize. I'm just doing this for the mere fun of it, and actually to just enjoy some of my games and my backlog. So this is basically, I'm going to call this the Backlog Summer Challenge. Alright, so first game here I got is ActRaiser for the Super Nintendo. I picked this up a few months ago, and I don't even think I put it in yet. And I've been looking forward to this for a long time, and I just never put it in to play it. I feel bad about that, and as a collector, now that I mentioned that hurts the market just by sitting on these games and not even playing them, I want to do something about that. And I want you to join me and actually play the games that you buy instead of just sitting on them. Even if you only play them this one time, I just think it could shift some of the market, you know? Like, I want to help the market. So if you can beat these games and you don't enjoy them, then get rid of them. But if you do enjoy them and you want to keep them, keep them. But so basically the challenge is 5 games. You've got about 3 months, so June 22nd to August 22nd, so that's 3 months. And the way this will work is I've got 5 games. I'm going to show them. Show the first one. You need to beat them all. Now, for certain things on like modern systems, you can show a trophy to us saying, hey, I beat this in between the days of June 22nd to August 22nd. And that's your proof that you did it. Or you can make a video for each one of you beating the game. Or you can just show the final boss, or whatever type of game it is, the final stage of it. It could be a puzzle game. You could show us the final level of Tetris or whatever. It could be any game. I don't care what kind of game it is. But, so let me get into the games, then I'll get more into the rules and stipulations. So I got ActRaiser. I'm going to try to beat this within the next 3 months. Here's another one that I've wanted all my life. And I got it and still haven't put it in yet. Metal Gear. So hopefully I can beat this. I know this is a hard game. Definitely looking forward to this one too, though. So hopefully I can beat this. Here's a somewhat more modern game for the PlayStation 3 and 360. This should be relatively easy to beat. I've heard great things about this. This is an early PS3 360 title, and that's 007 Quantum of Solace. I've heard this is actually a really good cover-based third-person shooter, rather, and I'm sure there's car scenes in it, and you know, typical James Bond affair. So I got this a long time ago, and I still never played it. I remember being excited for it, and then I just literally never put it into my PlayStation. So that's on the list. Here's another one. This was actually in Cool T-Rex's video, which, you know, snapped in my head and spun the idea, and I thought about it all day today at work, and I thought this would be a cool idea for everyone to get into and make different videos about it. Great, now my neighbor's mowing the lawn. we got Mad World for the Wii, so this was on his list of his summer challenge, but I put a twist on the summer challenge. So I'm going to try to beat this by the end of the summer. I've always heard great things about this. It's black and white, and then it has blood in it that's obviously red. Kind of Sin City-esque. I think it might have actually been the same director, maybe. I could be wrong. I don't know. Never played it. Have never even put it into my Wii. Bought this a few years back, I think. Never touched it. So that's on my list for sure. Now the last one, this is going to be a tricky one for me. My Sega Saturn blew up. So, for me to do that, I'm going to have to rebuy a Sega Saturn. And this one, I'd be willing to bet, takes a good 30 or 40 hours to beat. Maybe more, maybe less, I'm not sure. This is going to be probably the final game that I'm going to try to beat in the 3-month span, and that's Shining Wisdom. I was debating between this and Shining the Holy Ark. I have them both. Haven't played them yet. Complete in box, obviously, of course. Got this a few months back, probably 4 or 5 months ago almost at this point, and right then I ended up blowing up my Saturn by trying to burn games and putting it in there and fucking up the laser. So in hindsight, that was not a good idea. It's a very difficult thing to convert your action replay to the, where you can read the backup discs and it makes it, backup disc compatible or whatever. Never going to try that again. I'm just going to buy the Saturn games physically. They'll mean more to me because I'll be paying the full price and I'll actually beat the game if I pay full eBay scalper prices on them. That is what it is. But yeah, so these 5 games are what I'm going to intend on trying to beat. I know I can do it. This is the only one I have little faith that I might be able to not beat this one, but this probably can happen. This probably cannot happen, and the other 3 can definitely happen. But so the stipulations are: you got 3 months to do it. If you have, if you don't have game capturing software, just record it with your phone. Because I know some of them, like I don't think Bad Company has the ability to capture game footage. I don't know. I don't think he does. But maybe this is something that will entice you to get that so that you can make more, better videos with game footage and this and that. Not saying your videos are bad. We all love you, BC. Keep them fried chicken videos coming. But yeah, so basically you either need to record the final boss fight or show us a trophy, or just show us live streaming it, and somewhere along the lines you need to have proof that you did it. And the second and more important rule is, for things like this, no Game Shark, no Game Genie, no action replay. And you're going to have to kind of be on Scout's honor to do that one, because there's no way we're going to actually know. So with that being said, I guess you guys want to know what the prize is. It's a 2-parter. It's one or the other. 1, a Dreamcast, Minty Mac, no scratches, in great shape, with 1 controller and both the official cords. Or a $60 title for any system you want. Don't care. And those are your 2 options on the choices. So Dreamcast with 1 controller and the cords, or a $60 title for any system that you want. Now, to enter this, all you really need to do is make a video showing me the 5 games that you're picking. CM Retro, Cool T-Rex, Alex, I forget what his name is. Really cool guy, actually meaning to do a video about him soon. There's just really so many. Honestly, I'm going to pause that and look up some more names real quick just so nobody feels left out. Nintendo 13. Let's see what else we got here. We got Alex's Arcade, All Retro's Fun. Captain Retro. Dino's Games. Edge for Gaming. I think I said MC Mur already. Fluffy, if you want to get in on this. I'm honestly subscribed to almost 1,000 people on YouTube, so it would take forever to look through there. But just if you have a channel, jump in, please. I want you to. And yeah, so those are the rules. Just pick 5 games, and you've got June 22nd to August 22nd. So I was watching the footage of the video, and I neglected to say how you actually win the contest. You have to be the first one to finish your 5 games. So yeah, that's how you win. So that's the fun of the competition. Who's going to do it first? Only time will tell. To complete the games, you need to have proof that you beat the game, whether it be live stream, you just holding your camera up and beating the final boss, or showing us a trophy for current gen or last gen games. You know, it can be handhelds too. I don't care what system you do it for. It could be an Atari game, but it can't be all Atari games. You can't have, unless you have to have it that way. I'd prefer if it were on 5 different systems, just to make it so like all Atari games you can beat. You could probably beat 5 Atari games in like 3 hours. Not even. But those are my choices, and if you want to join, just DM me if you don't understand the rules or whatever, or you know, if you want to just DM me to say that you're doing it and you don't feel like making a video yet, or either way, just figure it out. And if you want to join, prize is a Dreamcast with controller and 2 cords, official, and or a $60 game for whatever system you want it for. I don't care. And if you don't actually currently have a channel, I encourage you to make one and make some content, and you know, let me know that you made a channel. I'll support you, give you a shout out, and you know, that kind of stuff. Just right now, I just want it to be open to other channels, obviously, for obvious reasons, because how are you going to show me video footage if you don't have a channel? So I encourage you to make a channel and join in on the Backlog Summer Challenge. So let's get this going. 5 games. I'm probably going to start off on James Bond probably first, and probably start off on James Bond, then probably Mad World, then probably ActRaiser, then I'm going to try Metal Gear, and I'm going to save this for last because I don't plan on buying a Saturn just yet. And on a side note, I might actually buy one on Saturday because I'm going to too many games. It's in Philadelphia. It's probably a good 2.5 hour ride for me. But I want to go. I'm not bringing a ton of money with me. I don't really plan on getting a lot. I might bring my Xbox list of remaining games, which I think is now down to 12 or 13 games. So it's getting there. I'm close, boys. I'm close, and girls. So I'm close to finishing that off. Like, I would love to finish that off by summer. That was a goal that me and Nico set out to do, the Xbox collection exclusives by the end of the summer. He's up in Maine right now at summer camp. He's a cook at summer camp, and he's hunting away up there without us, or without me. So I'm soloing too many games without him. But next year he's done doing the camping thing, so he'll definitely be going to more of these conventions, and you'll see a lot more of him next year. If you don't know who I'm referring to, go back in the videos. I'll probably leave some links. He's my cohort that I go game hunting with. It's my cousin, baby cousin. And so hopefully we can finish off that Xbox list. We're actually like at a heated race here. The other day I was at 19 or 20. Now I'm down. I just bought 7. So now I'm down to like 12 or 13, somewhere in that ballpark. And I think he's down to like 15-ish. So we're like neck and neck. Every time, like, he'll just find a stack of games and I'll find a stack. He'll find a stack. I'll find a stack. And so we're getting really close. And it's so fun to go game hunting, and especially like with a close friend or a family member, or and just all the memories that I've had. And now I have them like on video and just enjoying ourselves, and it's just been a blast. I think I just passed 9 months on YouTube, just to, you know, clarify that I appreciate every single one of you. I really do. I'm at 282 as of the last time I looked, so it's growing. Most people in a year don't usually get past 100, so 282, that's a lot to me, and it means a lot that you guys enjoy watching my videos. It really does. I've been getting a lot more feedback from you guys, and I like that. I want you guys to leave comments. Go ahead and ask questions. If you guys end up asking enough questions and, you know, curious about different things and my opinions and this and that, I can make videos on questions that you ask, or talk about topics that you want my opinion on. But yeah, so the Xbox is primarily what I'm going to collect for at Too Many Games, and then also I'll be trying to find a cheap deal on a used Saturn. I have the cables and controllers still, so I really just need the system. Ideally, I'd like to get a clean Model 1. The Model 1 looks almost the same as the Model 2, but it looks a little bit sleeker. It's more, it's kind of like the 360 Slim and the 360e. They're both nice and they both look pretty similar, but the Slim just looks a little bit better. So I'm looking for a Saturn, some Xbox games, and hopefully next time Too Many Games comes around, Nico can go and we can get some nice footage. It'll be a year from now, but it is what it is. So Summer Backlog Challenge 2017, June 22nd to August 22nd. Get in or get out. Peace out for now, guys. Till next time.
Come here, you mother...